Okay, let's get into your reading, Sagittarius. Okay, exactly 1 hour from now, a real miracle is going to walk into your life, and the universe is sending you the signs to prove it. Red flowers, crowns, and 1111 everywhere you look. So watch until the very end, because you do not want to miss what is about to happen for you. If you are watching this right here, right now, I need you to know something, okay? You are so unbelievably abundant. You are literally a magnet for miracles, okay? And I am telling you that you yourself will see how miraculous of a person you are, because there is going to be a literal miracle, okay, that comes into your life 1 hour from now. 1 hour from now, there is a miracle that is going to happen in your life. And I know this sounds stupidly dramatic and like, oh my God, a miracle. I am not joking. If you have found this, trust that this has found you for a reason. This reading is so profound because you have such a magnetic energy, an energy field. The Empress here is so powerful, because the Empress literally resembles and represents that your energy is so strong that you are attracting opportunities, you are attracting luck, you are attracting money, you are attracting love. You are literally allowing things around you to grow and flourish. The people that you literally spend time with, you will find that their life just improves and gets better. Why? Because your energy is like the fertilizer to their growth. I am not even joking here. I am telling you that your energy is so powerful that the people that you just choose to talk to, you'll find that they start attracting things in their life because your energy is so powerful, so powerful. I'm telling you that in 1 hour, you are going to see a sign. Now, this sign is going to be red, like red flowers. There's something here about red flowers. Okay, you're going to see red flowers. It could be that, you see red flowers in the form of a print, like we have here on the Empress's garment. You could see physical red flowers. But there's something here about you seeing red flowers. When you see these red flowers, it is signifying that your energy is so powerful, so powerful that you do not need to go running and chasing and begging and pleading after people, places, and things and situations. The things that are meant for you will always come into your life. If you are running, begging, pleading, chasing, you're going after things and you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling sad. Oh, I gave my energy to this person. Oh, I did so much for this person. You are supposed to be pursued. You are supposed to be pursued. You are not supposed to be the chaser in this lifetime. Okay? And you might think to yourself, well then, Moonveil, how is anything ever going to happen if I am not the chaser? Well, because you need to trust a lot more in your divine self. You need to be a lot more confident that you are worthy of being pursued, right? If you think to yourself, yes, I want to be pursued, but then you're always the one pursuing, the universe gets confused. The universe is like, okay, well then you go pursue then. But truth be told, you are supposed to be someone who is pursued, not the one always pursuing, running, begging, pleading, chasing after people. You are supposed to be in your harmonious, your peaceful element. You're supposed to be in an energy field which is quite calm, right? You're not supposed to be the one always on the hamster wheel, running, chasing, begging, pleading, and always doing. The universe wants you to be in an energy where you are at peace and you are okay and you love yourself. You look after yourself and you're not kind of running after things. You stand and sit in your throne. Okay, you sit in your throne. Because one thing I want to tell you here, we got throne energy here and crowns. We've seen so many crowns. Okay, you will also see crowns. I want to say this, like in 1 hour, there will be a reference to a crown somewhere because we've got here 4 crowns, literally. You will see some kind of crown and you will see some kind of red flower. I'm telling you, victory is yours. What these signs are basically telling you is that in this lifetime, the people, places, things, situations, love, they will pursue you. They will chase you. They will come to you. They will contact you. They will communicate with you. You do not need to overextend yourself to people. Sit in your energy, detach, focus on yourself, love yourself, take care of yourself. Of course, work on your work, right? Work on the things that you can control. Work on your work. Do your work, of course. But when it comes to excessively pursuing, chasing, let people come to you. The reason I say this is because, number 1, it gives you validation and clarity. Number 2, it doesn't exhaust you. And number 3, you are harnessing that energy that is so powerful for yourself and the things that you need to focus and work on. You're not overextending and giving your energy to people that don't need it, right? I'm not saying they don't need your energy, but they need to work for you. And that's something that I just really need to tell you over and over again in this reading, okay? I want you to comment down below, a miracle is coming my way in 1 hour. Watch how that happens. Okay, because you seeing this sign, which is a miracle, whether it's a crown, a red flower, or both, what you will find is that when you see this particular sign, it is literally a sign of your personal growth. It is literally attracting growth into your life. It is literally attracting people to come to you. So if you have someone romantically who's not doing anything towards you, in 1 hour, okay, when you see this sign, it is basically the universe saying that person's going to come to you. You don't need to be running. You don't need to be begging. You do not need to be pleading. You do not need to be chasing. What are you doing? Focus on your work. Focus on yourself. Focus on your growth. Focus on your own healing. And boom, they will come to you. You need to detach. You need to focus more on yourself than focusing on these people. If you have been waiting for a response, an application you submitted and you're waiting for something in return, please focus on yourself. Please focus on you. The more you are detached, relaxed, you're focusing on yourself, you are allowing everything that is for your highest good to come to you. You're not running. You're not begging. You're not pleading. You're not chasing. It is all coming your way. It is all coming to you. And so that's why I'm saying sit on your throne. Take care of yourself. Your energy, your mind is so important. You need that energy for yourself. Detachment is your biggest best friend. Why? Because the key to the law of attraction is detachment. The law of attraction means knowing what you want, but being okay without it. Okay, focus on you, do you, and boom, watch how everything you want progresses your way. You will find that so many like-minded people come to you. People want to socialize with you. They'll invite you out to places. They'll take you out to places. I'm telling you, claim this energy. Comment down below, a miracle is coming my way in 1 hour. Like this video, and you must be subscribed. Energy is energy. In order to be able to receive, we must be willing to give. I'm telling you, in 1 hour, there is a miracle here of someone communicating and contacting you and really genuinely wanting to speak to you. I'm telling you, you're going to see a crown, a red flower, and someone here is going to contact you, and it is going to be interesting because you will think to yourself, oh my God, this hasn't happened in a while. But basically detach, Focus on yourself over the next 60 minutes after you finish watching this reading. Focus on yourself, detach, do something for yourself, and watch how in 1 hour someone here will contact you when you're not really even thinking about them, when you're much more focused on yourself, when you're much more geared towards yourself, because the number one means you. You must direct and focus that energy towards yourself. Stop making it about everyone else when actually you need to make it more about yourself. That is absolutely number one. You will see a lot of repeating number ones, like 1111, 111, 111. These repeating number ones are showing you that you need to focus and gear that energy towards yourself. And when you do that, everything that you want will happen for you, will progress for you, will take place for you. Stop making it about everyone else and everything else, okay? Because I'm telling you, the more you put yourself first, you will get everything that you want. The more you tell the universe, you know what? I'm not chasing. I'm not pursuing. Like, how dare I have to do everything? And watch how the universe shifts gear into your favor, shifts everything into your favor. Watch how everything lands on your lap. Watch how everything comes your way. Watch how people come to you. People pursue you. People want to be around you. They want to talk to you. They are inspired by you. They appreciate you. Watch how everything falls into your lap. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, socially, romantically, everything will fall into your lap in a way where you will literally think to yourself, this is a miracle, because you are such an amazing, amazing human being. You are literally a magnet for miracles. But one thing you're doing is you're not allowing it to come your way. You're just kind of trying to do everything. And the thing here is that I see that you don't need to try to do everything. You don't need to force things. You don't need to be the one constantly pursuing relentlessly. In fact, it's actually exhausting you because you're not necessarily meant to be a natural pursuer. You're not supposed to be a natural chaser. You're supposed to be pursued, right? And because of that, you get exhausted. So when you think to yourself, why am I getting so exhausted? Like, I just want to talk to this person, or I just want this. It's because you're not allowing yourself to be pursued. You're not allowing yourself to be chased. You're trying to then do it, right? Because you know that in the future you already have these things, right? So then you're trying to get it. But actually, all you have to do is sit back and relax. And you know what? It's good for your health. It's good for your energy. Rest, meditate, of course, work towards the things that you can control. I'm not telling you not to work, like you have to do those things. But when it comes to actually going after certain people, places, things, let me tell you, let it come to you. Let it come to you. It's just overwhelming, right? Otherwise, and it's frustrating. Don't frustrate yourself to such a deep degree when you don't need to, because that is going to overwhelm you. It's going to frustrate you, and it is going to challenge you in ways that you don't necessarily want. And I'm telling you, everything will come your way. Detachment really works everything into your favor in terms of everything that you want for your highest good. Everything will start to come your way because it works with the law of attraction for everything that you actually want and for everything that you want to make happen. It is the one thing that is going to allow everything to progress beautifully. And this is your reading, okay? This is your reading. And I want to stay with you a little longer, okay? Because there is so much more in these cards. And I don't want you to leave without hearing all of it. Let me start, okay, with the Empress, because she is the heart of this entire reading. and she carries such a specific kind of power. The Empress, sits on a velvet throne in the middle of a lush garden, wheat growing golden at her feet, a river flowing beside her, and yes, red flowers patterned across her flowing gown. She is the great mother of the tarot, the embodiment of fertility, abundance, and creation. Everything she touches grows. And here's why she matters so much, for you. The Empress doesn't hustle. She doesn't chase. She doesn't run around trying to force the garden to bloom. She simply sits in her fullness, radiating, and the abundance grows toward her. That is the exact energy this reading is calling you into. Not the frantic doer, the magnetic one. Because the reader kept saying it, you are a magnet for miracles, and a magnet doesn't chase the metal. It doesn't run across the room begging things to stick to it. It just holds its charge, and what belongs to it comes. The moment you understand that you are the magnet, not the chaser, the whole exhausting dynamic flips. And I want to talk, about the signs because they're so specific, and specificity is how the universe proves it's really speaking. The red flowers, and the crowns. The reader saw 4 crowns and the red blooms on the Empress's gown and felt strongly you'd encounter both within the hour. And I want you to understand what each one means so that when you see them, you don't dismiss them as coincidence. The red flower, is passion, vitality, life force, the bloom that opens fully without straining to. A flower doesn't yank itself open, it unfurls in its own time, and it's breathtaking precisely because it didn't force it. When you see red flowers, the universe is reminding you this is how you're meant to bloom too, naturally, magnetically, without the strain. And the crown, is sovereignty. It's the reminder that you are royalty in your own life. And royalty does not chase. A queen doesn't run down the street after what she wants. She sits on her throne, and what is meant for her is brought to her. When you see a crown in the next hour, let it remind you to take your seat, to stop chasing, to remember your worth. And I want to sit, with the deepest teaching of this whole reading. You are meant to be pursued, not the one pursuing. And I know, how much resistance that can bring up because the reader named it herself. You might think, well, then how does anything ever happen if I don't chase it? And it's such an honest question because you've probably spent a lot of your life believing that if you don't make it happen, it won't. But here's the thing, the reader touched on something almost energetic about it. When you say you want to be pursued, but then you pursue anyway, you send the universe a mixed signal. You're saying, I want to be chosen, while behaving like the one who has to do the choosing. And so the universe takes its cue from your action, not your wish, and lets you keep doing the work. But when you step back, when you genuinely focus on yourself and let things come, you change the signal. You tell the universe, I know my worth. I trust that what's mine will find me. I don't have to grab. And that trust is the exact frequency a magnet holds. And this is where detachment, comes in. And I want to be clear about what it actually means because it's so often misunderstood. Detachment is not caring. It's not pretending you don't want the thing. The reader defined it perfectly. Detachment is knowing what you want, but being okay without it. And that okayness, is everything. Because when you're desperate for something, you grip it too tight, you chase it, you leak energy toward it, and paradoxically, you push it away. But when you want it and are still at peace without it, you stop gripping, you relax. And in that relaxed, open state, the thing finally has room to come to you. So detachment, okay, isn't giving up on what you want. It's the opposite. It's trusting so completely that it's yours that you no longer have to chase it down. You can tend your own garden like the Empress and let the harvest come to you. And right now, okay, I want you to take a slow breath with me. Breathe in the truth that you are a magnet, worthy of being pursued, worthy of the miracle. And breathe out the exhaustion of chasing, the frantic doing, the belief that you have to force it all. You can set it down now. And I want to draw out, okay, the 3 reasons the reader gave for letting people come to you because they're so practical and they're worth holding on to. The first, okay, is that it gives you validation and clarity. Because when you're always the one reaching, you never truly find out how someone feels. You're doing all the moving, so their effort stays invisible. But when you step back and let them come, their actions tell you the truth. You see exactly who shows up, exactly who chooses you without you having to pull them. And that clarity is priceless. The second, okay, is that it doesn't exhaust you, and you already know this one in your body because the chasing has been draining you for a long time. Letting things come gives you back the energy you've been spending on people who should be spending it on you. And the third, okay, is that it lets you keep that powerful energy for yourself, for the things you can actually build. Your work, your growth, your healing, your own beautiful life. Instead of pouring your magic into chasing, you pour it into becoming the most magnetic, fulfilled version of yourself, which in turn draws even more toward you. And I want to speak, okay, directly to you if you've been waiting for a text, a reply, an answer to something you submitted, an application, a decision, a person to reach out. Because the reader saw that too, okay? And her guidance was so gentle. Please focus on yourself. Please focus on you. Because the waiting, the refreshing, the checking, the wondering, it doesn't make the answer come faster. It just drains you while you wait. But the moment you turn back toward your own life, toward the things that are actually yours to tend, you free up the energy. And so often, that's exactly when the answer finally arrives, when you're no longer standing over it, watching it like a pot that won't boil. So let it go, okay? Just for this hour, turn toward yourself. Do one kind thing for you and trust that what's yours is already finding its way to your door. And I want to draw out, okay, the number 1, because the reader kept pointing to those repeating ones, 1111, 111, 111, and there's real meaning in why they matter here. The number 1, okay, is the number of new beginnings, of independence, of self. And when it repeats over and over, the universe is underlining it. You. Focus on you. And 1111 especially is one of the most powerful manifestation portals in all of numerology. The moment people make wishes, the doorway where intention meets reality. So when you start seeing those ones, okay, in the next hour, on a clock, a receipt, a license plate, let them be your confirmation. You're on the frequency. The portal is open. The miracle is lining up. And the one thing the universe is asking is that you point that beautiful energy back toward yourself. And I want to speak, to the exhaustion the reader kept naming, because I think it's the most validating part of this whole reading. She said something, so precise, that the reason you get so exhausted is that you're not naturally a chaser. You're meant to be pursued, and when you spend your energy chasing anyway against your own nature, of course it drains you. You're working against the very design of your energy. And I want you to really feel, the relief in that, because if you've been tired, if you've been asking yourself, why does this take so much out of me? Why am I always the one reaching? The answer isn't that you're doing it wrong. It's that you were never meant to be doing it at all. The tiredness is information. It's your energy telling you this isn't your role. And the reader named, why you do it anyway. And it was so insightful. She said, you chase because somewhere in you, you already know these things are meant to be yours. You can feel the future where you have them. And so you reach, trying to hurry toward what you sense is already coming. But the reaching is the very thing that slows it down. So what if, instead of reaching, you trusted that knowing? What if the part of you that senses these things are yours is right, and all you have to do is stop sprinting toward them and let them catch up to you? And I want to touch, on the romantic piece specifically, because the reader was clear about it. If there's someone who hasn't been doing anything toward you, this hour is when the energy shifts. She said, when you see the sign, the crown, the red flower, it's the universe telling you that person is going to come to you. Not because you chased them, because you stopped, because you turned that magnetic energy back toward your own life and became so radiant, so self-focused, so at peace that they felt the pull. Because that's the paradox, of the whole thing. The moment you stop waiting on them, the moment you genuinely pour into yourself, is the moment you become most magnetic. People feel when you've reclaimed your energy, they feel the shift from needing to whole, and they move toward the whole version of you in a way they never moved toward the chasing one. And I want to draw out, one more layer, the thing the reader said about your effect on others, because it's such a beautiful way to see yourself. She said, your energy is like fertilizer to other people's growth, that the people you simply spend time with, the ones you choose to talk to, start attracting things into their own lives just from being near you. And I want you to sit with what that means about who you are. It means, you are not someone who needs to chase to be valuable. Your presence itself is the gift. You are so abundant that abundance overflows from you onto everyone around you. And that is exactly why you don't need to run after anyone. You are the source. The source doesn't chase. The source is what everything else gathers around. And if your energy, does that for others, even when you're pouring it outward, imagine what it does when you finally point it at your own life. Imagine the garden you grow when you stop watering everyone else's and tend your own. And let me gather it all up for you. One more time. The Empress, your magnetic, abundant, creative energy, the red flowers, your natural blooming, the crowns, your sovereignty, the repeating ones, the universe pointing you back to yourself. And the one great teaching running through all of it, you are meant to be pursued, not to chase. And everything meant for you is already on its way. So let me lay this all out one final time, slowly, so it settles. Within the hour, okay, you are going to see a sign, a red flower, a crown, repeating ones, and it is the universe confirming that a miracle is moving toward you. You are a magnet, okay? Not a chaser. Abundant, radiant, worthy of being pursued. And the more you focus on yourself, the more you rest, detach, and tend your own garden, the faster everything you want comes to you. The person, okay, the opportunity, the answer, the love, you don't have to run after it. You have to sit on your throne and let it arrive. One message. Stop chasing what is already trying to reach you. And if this reading found you, comment down below, a miracle is coming my way in 1 hour. And let the universe hear you claim it. Like this reading and subscribe to Moonveil Tarot because energy is energy, and in order to receive, we have to be willing to give. Share it with someone who's been chasing too and watch the miracles come back to you both. I genuinely read every comment, even the ones I can't always reply to individually. Your story becomes part of the reason this reading keeps finding the next person who needs it. Wherever you're watching this from, okay, I want you to actually feel this settle in before you go. You may have spent, okay, so long being the one who reaches, the one who initiates, the one who pours and wonders why you're so tired, always doing, always chasing, always afraid that if you stopped, everything would fall apart. And this reading found you, okay, to tell you that you can stop. That the doing was never what made you worthy. You were always the magnet, the source, the empress in her garden. And the life you've been sprinting toward is allowed to come to you now, gently, abundantly, without the chase. So take your seat, okay? Put on the crown, tend your own garden, focus on you, love yourself, rest, and watch. Within the hour and in the days that follow, how everything you've been reaching for finally turns around and starts reaching for you. Take care of yourself. Bye, loves.